Hi, good afternoon. It's Chris here, and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. Welcome to my map, Westbridge Hills. Today I've had a few people ask me for a quick walk around on my farm, so I'm going to try and explain it in as a bit much detail as I can, and then we'll just go from there. Right, let's start. Right, so to begin with, as we start at my farmhouse by fields 16 and 17. This is my farmhouse from Lizard. Obviously when you start off this game there's nothing here, it's just a pathway and a driveway. As you can clearly see, I have my 6x4 NMC Griffin. Just open the gates. Special feature, I did the fences, I did the open gate for the driveway to make it look a bit more farmly. So we've got the Griffin. There's now my show truck. Jet wash. Make it a bit more authentic with some log piles. Then we've got my 2014 pickup. In a nice dark red. Just add the extra few features like a few fuel barrels. And as we come out, there we go. I'll shut these gates. And then added a couple of trees in here. Nice pink one at the back. A few flower beds. You know what the farm wife's like. She likes to keep things tidy. She hasn't been out for a while, so they're kind of slightly overgrown. I tried planting some flowers. Obviously didn't grow. I think I overwatered them. A bit dead. And then this is my outside area. For when friends and family and their kids come over. Nice little playing area with the wood chipped down. My washing's been out for months because the wife can't be bothered to bloody take it in. So I've stained the pants up. So we've got a nice little sand area to build a sandcastle. Slide and swing. Trampoline. Outdoor working space, and then we shed. Rocking chair for when Grandad comes round and he wants to snooze outside. A couple of wood chip bags for if I need to top up. I need to go and get my coffee hopper and give this a bit of a cut. It hasn't been done for a while because I've been busy elsewhere on the farm. Damn that blackbird, I'll have it. So then, what we'll do is we'll make our way down here, down the little road. Obviously I've got field 16, 18, that runs all the way down there, 15, no 17, sorry, this is 17, that's 16, and then I've got 14 and 15 over there, all growing with soybeans. So it should be a nice little income and harvest. As we make our way down the road and back to the buildings. This is the actual start of the farm area. So obviously this little area here is my unloading area. If I want to do me any bales or anything like that, drop them off here with the Griffin, unload them here. This is like the farm entrance to the farm. As you like to look to your right, what we have is we have the 480,000 litre Lizard multi-fruit silo, and then we have the Lizard 240,000 litre extension silo. I went with this one because it looked a bit more authentic, the silver with the rust around the bottom for a farm look. So obviously this is where you collect all your crops from. Obviously here's my another Griffin with a BSM 70,000 litre trailer on the back. This is where you unload. I added a safety rail just to make it a little bit separate to the farm so people don't obviously get crashed when unloading. This is the Missy B 60,000 litre multi-purpose tanker, which I tried to do in the John Deere colours, but it came out as a bit of a chrome rather than the normal standard colour. Obviously rear trailer hitch, so you can hook up as a multi-train if you want to. Also I added the feature of a weighbridge, just to make it a bit more authentic when you're using trucks to farms and stuff. As we look to the right, we have our John Deere skid steer, which is very handy for doing my sheep and chickens. The sheep all lovely grazing in there, healthy, fully watered, fully fed. I'm going to go way back down here. Obviously this is my collection on my Lizard transport, collection of wool. I've got to bring over my John Deere 7 series to come and remove this bell here because this part's finished. And we make our way over, and in the distance we have the Lizard two-sided shed, which is I use for storage for my cotton bales, which I think looks really good. Currently we have 20 bales in here. I'm just waiting for the prices to go up to sell a bit more. Here we have my JCB wheel loader with the 3-prong bell fork on the front, with the 3-point hitch attachment with the Fent 3,300 kilo weight. I think I might change that. It's a bit slightly too heavy when there's nothing on the front. I keep popping wheelies all the time. As we walk down a bit further, we have our fuel station, which I tend to use these now rather than the trailer to obviously keep the slots down. These are old tyres off my old MAN. I'll put them down, I just haven't got around to moving them yet. So this is the Lizard placeable old barn. Bit disappointed you can't go quite inside it, but I thought that was quite a nice feature to match with the silos. Then we have a few other parts from Lizard, just a decoration theme. I couldn't quite level the ground out, so this one's a bit risen from the ground a little bit. So that makes it just to make it look like it's all building materials when I start building the farm. Another Lizard old barn. Kind of reminded me of the one from the film Twister. It was quite a nice feature. Then the only tank I use on my farm is I don't use the fertiliser, I don't use liquid fertiliser, I only use the Lizard seed tank. To fill the Arga wagon I have, it costs you around about £18,000 to fill the whole entire tyre trailer. Then we have the milling machine, which I use a lot. So when I do my straw, my grass, everything like that, which obviously I load into my BSM trailer over there. I just hook it up to either my 7R series John Deere. It does the trick. Now we have onto the Lizard open shed. I wanted to go the old rustic look with the wood frame. Parked up showing it off. My 9IRX John Deere quad track. Love this bit of kit. It's great for using for seeding, great for using subsoiler and everything like that. Pulls really well. So there's a shed. Oh, and then we have 2 pallets of eggs, which I'm still waiting for the prices to rise to be able to sell them. And obviously when I sell them, they will be my first ever pallets of eggs sold. Let me make our way over here. As I said, the eggs are still collecting in the crates. An extra spare crate there. Chickens are doing really well, and they're growing quite quickly. Looks like I need a bit of a clean up, but they are fully watered and fully fed. 2 roosters. I think that's enough. So we make our way over to here. Another Lizard old barn. I like these barns. I like them in red. Quite nice. This will feature the lights, especially at night time when these lights come on, and then he shows up certain parts of the shed and looks rather real. Then this is my dumping area. Another few Lizard props. The skip company was supposed to come and empty this the other day, but they didn't, because obviously with all this corona, everything's been put on hold. And obviously there, I need to get around and tidy this up. It's getting a bit too much. This is just odds and sods from the farmhouse and bits and bobs of repairs from trucks and having parties. As you can see, the bottles on the floor everywhere. And let's make our way around here. Then what we have 2 selling points. We actually have 3 selling points on this farm. We have the cow pattern sell point, which here you can sell milk, eggs, potatoes. And then we make our way over to another selling lodge. This one you can sell everything, really, to be honest. I can't remember what you go. Cotton, hay, straw, and obviously you could do your eggs here as well. We have a little egg unit, and then we make our way to the sell point for the hay and straw pellets. I think the prices on the board are a bit wrong. That's great because I just come down through the field down there into the farm in the back of one of the 2 main front entrances. Park the trailer here, as you've probably seen from some of the pictures I've done. And then I unload it then with the 7R series John Deere with the big bag grey handler to pick the pallets off and then empty them into here. And then we have over here the large Lizard farm garage. So what I've done is I've added a few trees to the side, and I've also, to save on people breaking in and stealing my equipment, I've added this automated slide gate, which is I think it's an absolutely great feature. Lock things away at night when you're not using it. So I have all my equipment in here, my 48,000 litre Arga wagon from Bergman, my potato seeder from Grime, and we have my Case 20,000 litre cotton harvester. We have the John Deere 22,000 litre S790 harvester, obviously with the got the corn header and the 45-foot draper, the Lemken cultivator. I literally have had this from the very beginning. I don't really see the point in washing the vehicles off with a jet wash. It just doesn't. Most farms don't even do that. They just leave everything dirty and just check on it now and again. So that's why it's all authentic. So it looks like it's being used. And then we come out, and then shut the gate. Love that feature. You'll find all this in either the miscellaneous or the decoration in the sales. Can't quite remember which one it is. So then that was my John Deere 45-foot draper. So what I've done as well, I forgot to mention, all these, it was all flat ground, and what I've done is I just used a landscaper just to high rise these a little bit, put a bit of rock formation through the middle just to make it look a bit more authentic. Also used the crack and drain package just to make it look a bit more, obviously where the trucks turn and the tractors turn, so obviously reverse into the shed. Obviously you get more cracks in the turning area because obviously the wheels, dry steering, cracked pavement. Obviously added the drain when all the water runs off the roofs, because as you can see there's not really much drainage on it. And then obviously here we have the small barn sails. So you have the storage section in here, nice brick and steel framework. Obviously this is the part where you sell bales to. Added a couple of blue containers to just make it look like farm storage. There's my lizard water tower. You only need one water tower on your farm really, you don't need too many. I like travelling backwards and forwards to the animals. Make our way over here through the trees. Nice little area for the sheep for loading. And then we have just a normal storage shed. With fully working doors. You have to be inside. I started using this for cotton storage, but it just got a bit too much. It's like you can't lift the cotton bales high enough to double stack them. This is way before I started with the front wheel loader to stack them with that, rather than just driving the truck in here and then doing the unload bales here, that side, and then obviously when you do too wide, you can't get the truck in for the door. So this is just purely decoration feature. Obviously the windmill. So that is pretty much, I don't want to overdo the farm, but that's pretty much it. There's not really anything else I want to add here. You know, I've got a cow pasture over on field 6, sorry. And then obviously over by field 4 and 1 I have my pellet factory. But like I said, there was a few people out there that requested me to do a video. So that's it. Let's quickly just go into the landscape side of it so I can get a bird's eye view. So we said, what you have. You have the farmhouse with that outdoor play area, chickens, and then you have, like I said, the silos. This is the main entrance into the farm. And cotton bale storage, barns, bales. This, the open shed, is just literally just for vehicle storage when he'll come back after a hard day's work. Large farm garage. Like I said, I took some time to put these little bits of detail in it. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So if you like the farm layout, if you'd like to leave a like at the bottom and comments, I probably will, if this video does well, then I'll probably go and do a walk around of my cow pasture and my pellet factory. Just drop your comments in the bottom to say that you're happy with this video and you'd like to see more. Yeah, and then we can just go from there. That's it. I hope you enjoy, and welcome to Farm Nitro 2020. Cheers guys, thank you very much, bye bye.